A judge in Germany ruled that these two tablet computers, the Apple iPad and the Samsung Galaxy Tab, are so similar that the Galaxy Tab shouldn't be allowed to be sold across all of Europe except the Netherlands. Apple won an injunction preventing sales and marketing of Samsung's flagship tablet computer. Let's have a look at how similar the two products actually are. You can see that they're both a similar shape. The details, they do start to look very similar initially as well. This is how the iPad charges. Slim dock that looks remarkably similar to this slim dock that the Galaxy Tab uses. On the details of the device itself, as I say, iPad ever so slightly squarer, and this isn't about the software that's running, so don't worry about what's on the screen. This is about the hardware of the device. If you have a look at the placement of things like the buttons, the iPad has got one single button in the bottom of the unit that encourages you to hold it portrait style. The Galaxy Tab, it's got 3 buttons, an on and an off button, and a volume control. That means that you can turn it on or off whether it's in portrait mode as it is now, or they're quite accessible when it's in landscape mode as well. Elsewhere, hardware-wise, iPad's got slightly better battery life in general usage. The Galaxy Tab, turn it over, as I said, slightly thinner, slightly different shape. You can see this has got a rim running all the way around the edge. iPad, a single solid back. It's pretty easy to see why a German judge in a preliminary judgment did think that these two devices are very similar indeed. There are 2 pieces of background, though, that are going to be crucially important for the future as far as consumers are concerned. Firstly, Apple is one of Samsung's biggest customers. $5 billion comes from Apple to Samsung for the production of the iPad, and there are other commercial relationships between these two. That relationship surely going to be looking very frosty in light of this European decision. The other thing, this isn't really about Samsung and Apple. In truth, this is about Apple and Google, because Apple make iOS, that's their tablet software. Google make Android, which is the software that runs the Galaxy Tab and a host of others. It's that battle for the control of the desktop, just as Windows used to control the desktop of the PC, that is really going to be the most important over the coming years. It remains to be seen, though, whether it's a battle that will be settled in court or it's a battle that will be made up by consumers buying one device or another on the high street.